Shells dropping, no face, no case. My city ain't safe. I'm pulling up.
So let's go back to Chain Hang Low for a second. So Chain Hang Low, it's out, it's in the streets buzzing, but it's your record. It's Lil Mont record. How did it get to Jibs?
Well, at the time, you know what I mean, I was older.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I felt like when I even did the record, it wasn't even nothing that I was really so proud of, but it was something that I knew I had to do just to get heard for us getting on the radio. I knew in reality the shit that I was recording on my mixtapes, they ain't finna play that on the radio. So I was trying to do something that was radio friendly.
Right.
And when I did it, it worked for a minute, but I think that the bullshit was taking place. So this was a record that I'm just sitting on.
Mm-hmm.
And Jibs get an opportunity to get a record deal with Universal. And it just so happened that my shit is still at their studio.
Right.
So they went in the studio on their own and got to fucking with the record. And did what y'all heard today.
Right.
His version. But the thing was, he couldn't put that record out unless I okayed and signed a split agreement with him. You know what
So
I mean?
was it, you say a split agreement.
So
how much, I know the split shit is, but like, how much did you get paid for giving him the song? If you can speak on it.
I take a percentage. I took a percentage. I didn't take cash up front. So I took a percentage of the song. So anytime this motherfucker get played.
So you still get royalties from
I
that
still
song
get
to this
royalties to this day.
Okay.
So you did good. You did good on business then.
Yeah.
That's, with that record.
It could have been better.
You was 20.
Yeah, it could have been better. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of money that I didn't see.
So what you regret from that situation?
I mean, I don't regret nothing.
regret nothing?
For real. I mean, it was a learning experience. Everything I do is, you know, living off experience for real.
I remember they had a. Go ahead.
Not to cut you off. Can I ask you this though? All right, you made the song, right?
Yeah.
Chain Hang Low, your song. So 2006 come, Jibs blow up off the song, like 106 support status, all this shit. It's in top 10, all this shit.
Sure.
But this your song.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I didn't feel.
Point?
I didn't
I
feel.
know you getting paid. You get.
I didn't feel no way until it came about them not keeping their word.
Right.
So it was more so one hand washes the other.
Right.
That was the agreement, along with the split agreement.
Right.
So, all right, my nigga, you gonna use this record.
Right.
And he probably wouldn't have seen the day of light if it wasn't for my record.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, he had the record deal, but they didn't promise him a release date until he came up with a single that they felt like they believe in that will make him, you know,
who he is.
Yeah. Or it'll sell an album.
Because he was about 16 at the time, right?
Yeah, so if y'all remember, he had a few records that he put out.
Yeah.
And they didn't do so well.
Not like Chain Hang Low.
Yeah, before Chain Hang Low.
Right.
So he needed a record that they felt like the world would have perceived and took in. And he had two records, which was that and King Kong.
King Kong.
So
Chameleon,
with Chameleon. So they really believed. So they gave him a release date. So a lot of niggas, that happened too, like with record labels. A lot of niggas get signed and you could just be sitting on a record label. But if you got records that they feel like they can actually put out and push and it can get perceived like that to the masses, then they'll put you out like that. You know, and that was the thing that went on with Jibs. The record label believed that if we put them out with this Chain Hang Low and King Kong, we could recuperate something back. And that's what they did.
So what you think, like, okay, you say you feel like you was blackballed. What you think it wasn't with him? Like, what you think it wasn't with?
Not with Jibs, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what you think that, okay, I had the song, I feel like I was blackballed. Why you think he didn't get that treatment?
You know what? That's a question I couldn't ask, you know, because this record, this Chain Hang Low record, it ain't just start with him. So once I put the record out myself, it did what it done, and then Ali from the Lunatics and Nelly and them called me and they wanted to use it for Ali album, for Heavy Storch album.
Damn, I never knew that.
Yeah, they wanted to use it for his album. It was gonna be a second single, or they was gonna try to use it before the Breathe In, Breathe Out.
Yeah, I remember that record.
So they was gonna try to use that record, but I didn't give it to them just on the strength. They offered me, or what they offered.
Right.
So they offered me 10 grand. And at the time, shit, I'm gonna be honest, we was in the streets.
Yeah.
10 grand was like,
That was a lot of money.
Yeah,
it wasn't shit. If he in the street, 10 grand is like 10 grand is like 500. Probably at this time.
Well, what was the store in Northwest Plaza? The Lark? We in there spending that type money on jerseys, man.
Yeah, see, that's light.
We spending that type money on jerseys. I'm just being honest. The crew that I was with, my guys, we was spending that type of money on throwback jerseys. You know what I mean? So when he said it, I'm like, we can't do the 10,000. At the time, I'm still learning the game too.
Right.
By the time they came back around, they was gonna use it. They came to me again for the same record for Nellyville album. I said, fuck the 10,000. Just make sure y'all use the song as a single. Make sure I got a verse, and y'all shoot a video to it.
Right.
And it never
happened.
They didn't want to do it because at this at this time, now I'm catching on to the game though. And I ain't tied to nothing. So I'm just a nigga in the street who independent, who these labels hearing about this nigga who gave this record to these niggas. So when I would get around them, around industry shit, that's when I was peeping. Oh, these niggas trying to keep me out of the Mr. Pay. You know what I mean? So
that's some crazy shit.
See, with the Chain Hang Low shit, I remember Jibs had the remix. You was on it, right?
Yeah.
But it never said featuring Lil Mont.
Wow, right?
I noticed it.
Wow, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that ain't no error.
Right.
That's crazy to me.
That ain't right.
That ain't no error.
No fucking error, man.
You know what I mean? That ain't no error at all. You know what I mean?
Like what we doing? That's crazy.
If you look on the YouTube right now and you put in Chain Hang Low remix, it's gonna say every artist on there except me.
Except you.
But you on there.
But I'm on there.
And it's originally
got one of the most stood out verses.
Yeah,
you know
that
what I
verse
mean?
is
And I'm
crazy.
just being honest. Like
that's a fact.
So I'm trying to understand all that, man. Like I would never know nigga who hated on no nigga. All I ever did was extended my hand to every and majority of all these rap niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I never understood it, man.
Right.
No.
I just gotta say something.
No, go ahead.
Go
do your
ahead.
thing.
Go
ahead,
ahead.
do your thing.
Do you just feel like, cause like I feel you know what I'm saying, from the street aspect, but do you just feel like they just don't want street guys at that moment? That's like overall, they don't want you to propel.
I felt some of that, but at the same time, I do feel like being ahead of your time could be a curse too, man. Being ahead of your time, I feel like that was my whole thing. Like, I feel like I was ahead of my time, and the timing may seem like it was off because of that. You know what I mean? But for the most part, that's what I really feel like. The timing was off. We did everything that we should do for us, what niggas would do trying to get a record deal, for us going to the major labels, sitting down, meeting with people, all this stuff. And the craziest shit I used to hear, whether before starting the meeting or ending the meeting, everybody asked this question: if you so hot, why Mo ain't signed you?
Why Nelly don't know you? That's crazy.
No. Y'all ain't catching the ball.
No.
Y'all ain't catching the ball. Y'all ain't catching the ball, though. They say why Mo ain't signed you.
Right.
At the time, nobody in the city was calling Nelly Mo, but niggas from the city.
Yeah.
Right.
So once I started peeping, these niggas calling Nelly Mo, and these New York niggas, I'm on the elevator with Chris Lightly, dog. And he asked, R.I.P. Chris Lightly, but he asked me, and he asked me in such a girly way, man, if you so hot, why Mo ain't signed you? Once he said that, I processed everything. All right, these niggas is actually stopping shit that I'm trying to do for us getting ahead with these record labels. When I sit down with these motherfuckers, if they asking me this before and after every meeting,
Yeah.
and they saying Mo, they ain't saying Nelly.
They saying Nelly.
They saying Mo like they have a personal relationship with this nigga.
Right.
That what made me feel like, damn, niggas will really do that. And then, you know, after Ali and Nelly had their little issue, parted ways, Ali confirmed it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is for us, that man.
Damn.
Ali confirmed it. So I don't feel no type of way about the hate, because I feel like that shit was gonna come with it.
Right.
But that wasn't never no nigga I thought would be on that.
Oh, do you personally feel like Nelly had something to do with you, like not reaching a certain, you know what I'm saying?
No, I would never blame no man for
Right.
it. You know, but I know things transpired to put it to a halt. I would never blame no man for my success.
Right.
And I still feel like I'm a success.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
right now, I'm just being honest, 20 years plus, I still got niggas can come up to me and recite shit that I did 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
I still got motherfuckers still asking me for music now. So
Yeah.
I never let no motherfucker play with me and make me feel like, oh man, you ain't this, because I ain't there where they feel like the idea of success is.
Right.
Shells dropping, no face, no case. My city ain't safe. I'm pulling up.